After a whirlwind few days, Stephanie Vaquer makes her impactful WWE debut in a live event in Mexico City versus Isla Dawn. What's going on, guys? This is Kevin Zwick with Fast Count coming at you. And like I just said, Stephanie Vaquer made her in-ring debut with the WWE at a live event in Mexico City, which is familiar territory from her because this is where she had made her name for herself for a few couple of years. The Chilean superstar had her match with Isla Dawn. And if you go on WWE socials, you see her meeting people like world champion Damian Priest. You see visuals of her coming out in front of the Mexican fans, and you see her debut a new wrestling theme. After her match, she stated that she will be joining NXT. And if you have been following the product, NXT happens to be the place to be with women free agent signings these last couple of months. You have the great Julia coming in soon. You have probably at the end of January when her contract runs out, Jordan Grace is most likely to be joining NXT as well. And with the arrival of Stephanie Vaquer, you have a women's division that you could likely see, with rumors to be out there, a mid-level title like a version of the U.S. Championship or Intercontinental Championship be introduced to the women on the main roster because of the pipeline that is coming through. You also have many different recruits coming in from the NIL program that WWE has been running into. And it's a situation where the biggest company in the world is being spoiled because of the riches that are coming in. This is one of those time periods where women's wrestling in the United States is booming, not just for WWE, but also for the competition in AEW. But back to Stephanie Vaquer right now. This is a woman who has been tearing it up on the independent circuits in Japan and Mexico for quite some time. She has stated before in interviews that growing up in Chile, her dream was to join WWE. And for a woman who has been grinding for so long, to her to accomplish her dream, this is something that we all should be applauding. And this is a situation where if you are a women's wrestling fan, you should be salivating from the mouth that we are finally going to be able to see this woman have big time matches on the big stage, tearing it up in NXT with a familiar foe in Julia eventually, and to eventually have the opportunity to possibly main event WrestleMania with women such as Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair, the eventual returning Becky Lynch, and many more. And if you are a wrestling fan, this is something that we all should be on our knees thanking to the Lord that we have Stephanie Vaquer in WWE making her impactful debut. And I, for one, cannot wait to see what she does. Like and subscribe.